Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
Welcome to JobX, your one-stop platform to unlock career opportunities in Southern Nevada. Now is the perfect time to explore your future career through JobX. JobX connects you to a personalized skills assessment, local in-demand careers, and training and educational opportunities near you.
Not sure what career is right for you? Take the skills matching quiz and find your fit.
Ready to get started?
Visit jobx.vegas today and make your next career move.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Monday, July 14th, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. Carlos Blakely appeared in court on Saturday morning and is being held without bail following an order from Judge Kirk Vito. He is the accused getaway car driver in the Joseph Perry murder.
An 18-year-old Pahrump man is accused of playing a key role in the deadly shooting at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park and has been ordered to be held without bail. Carlos Blakely appeared in Pahrump Justice Court on Saturday morning, July 12th, where the Honorable Judge Kurt Vito issued the order stating that Blakely will face charges of open murder as well as aiding and abetting. The shooting took place during the Movies in the Park event on the night of July 5th, and authorities say the victim, Joey Perry, was shot after a fight including several juveniles escalated and gunfire erupted into a crowd of park goers. The Nye County District Attorney's Office has identified Blakely as the alleged getaway driver in this incident. Witnesses reported seeing the suspects flee the scene in a red Chevy Camaro. As this investigation continues, a county spokesperson confirmed that the Movies in the Park series has been suspended until further notice, out of respect of the victim and consideration for public safety. Formal murder charges against Blakely are expected to be filed on Monday, July 14th. He is scheduled to return back in court on Thursday morning, July 17th. The other suspect in this case, 18-year-old Anthony Aguilar, is also scheduled to appear in court this upcoming Tuesday and Thursday. Both men are facing serious charges as the community awaits justice for the victim, Joey Perry.
More news now. LVMPD is investigating a shooting that occurred over the weekend at Southern Hills Hospital.
On Saturday at approximately 4:30 p.m., Las Vegas Metro Police Department detained one female near the entrance of the Southern Hills Hospital. According to eyewitnesses' accounts, officers had taped off a vehicle near the hospital's valet entrance. The vehicle, a white BMW, was visibly riddled with bullet holes, and blood was seen dripping from the bottom of the rear left passenger door. Las Vegas Metro Police Department has not yet released any official information regarding the circumstances of the incident. News 25 spoke with Blake Cook, who was present at the hospital during the event.
We were upstairs. I just had a newborn baby, and then the alarm started going off, and the hospital was on lockdown for about an hour and a half. No one in or out.
And nobody gave you any indication of anything else?
Nope.
This is a developing story. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available.
And U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen took to the Senate floor to condemn Senate Republicans for imposing a new tax burden on casino players who lose money gaming and for blocking the passage of her bipartisan bill to fix it.
On July 10th, U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen spoke on the Senate floor to condemn state Republicans for imposing a new tax burden on casino players who will reportedly lose money while gaming. She also criticized them for blocking her bipartisan legislation aimed at appealing this provision.
Madam President, I want to start out by thanking my dear friend and colleague, Senator Cortez Masto, for leading the effort to fix this terrible provision. I have to say I'm extremely disappointed in what just happened. Senate Republicans are once again showing that they couldn't care less about the impacts of their new extreme law. Last week, President Trump signed into law Republicans' disastrous, big, beautiful betrayal, which among all the terrible cuts to health care, to food assistance, and all of the rest, the big, beautiful betrayal, it included a damaging provision that will impose a higher tax burden for people who play games at casinos not just in Nevada, but all around this country, and lose money. So you heard that right. Under Republicans' new law, individuals who play blackjack or poker, they're on vacation, wherever they're at, any other games at casinos, will now owe taxes to the government on the money that they lost. That's because Republicans' extreme law placed a new limit on the amount of gaming losses that Americans can deduct. So what does this actually mean? It means if someone wins a big jackpot in Las Vegas and then loses that jackpot later on, they'd still be liable for paying 10% in taxes on gaming income, even though they hadn't brought home anything. Their loss equaled their win. They had no winnings at all. So how can that be right? How does it make sense? I don't know. It's Senate Republican math. That's what they seem to use in their big, beautiful betrayal bill. It's not just bad math, it's bad policy. So what makes this even worse is that Senate Republicans snuck in this provision in this terrible bill so that they can collect more money from people so that they can pay for more tax giveaways to billionaires, because this is exactly what's happening, and it's shameful. This is going to hurt people who visit casinos. It's going to hurt Nevada's gaming industry more broadly, which supports nearly a third of the jobs in our state. It generates billions of dollars for our local economy. That's why Senator Cortez Masto and I agree that we must pass our Full House Act and eliminate this new tax burden. I'm extremely disappointed that Washington politicians are refusing to fix the terrible policy they enacted that's going to hurt my state, and our economy. We need to restore the full wagering loss deduction and bring fairness back to our tax system. And I won't stop working, won't stop pushing until this gets done. Thank you, Madam President. I yield back.
In response, Senator Rosen, along with Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, introduced the Full House Act, bipartisan legislation designed to appeal the deduction cap. The senators sought unanimous consent to pass this bill, though the effort was blocked by Senate Republicans. This is currently a developing story, and News 25 will continue to follow updates in the Senate room as things develop.
A health and wellness segment coming up. Of course, more local news. You're watching News 25.
Are you tired of dropped calls and high phone bills? Switch to Valley Communications Voice over Internet Protocol home phone services and experience crystal clear calls and great rates while using Valley Communications Internet services, which provides lightning fast internet. For the first 12 months, enjoy phone services starting at $19.95. It's an easy choice. Visit us today at valleycom.com to learn more. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
The Cars and Stripes event starts now at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. What better way to celebrate America than having the biggest truck sale of the year? Loyal Chevy owners get a legendary half-ton Silverado Trail Boss for up to $9,000 off or 0% APR financing on approved credit. Trade in your old car, truck, or SUV and get a sleek new Sierra Elevation 1500 for up to $11,000 off. How about the all-new 25 Chevy Equinox, now $1,750 off? We've got tons of cars, trucks, and SUVs from under $20,000. And we're so excited to celebrate the birthday of the USA and say, we love you, Pahrump. Visit PahrumpCars.com for details or stop by the Auto Plaza today.
Happy retirement, Dad.
Thank you very much.
So, Dad, what are you gonna do now?
Some couples do back-to-back cruises.
No way. That's too
passive.
I bet you guys won't last 5 months in the house all alone.
Well, we just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents? What's that? So you want teenagers again?
That's a full house.
Well, you kids turned out all right.
Yeah, and this way we get to give that gift again. A bit longer.
Don't you want to save?
How will you afford to move?
Can we even visit you guys while you're in Hershey?
Oh, you can come visit. And the school will pay for us to relocate.
And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
We won't be alone. There'll be people like us from all over the country helping care for these students.
You're set on it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a new chapter for you, and the kids who deserve one too. Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. As part of KPVM-TV's Health and Wellness segments, our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent, Maria Centers, now joins us from the big city with a unique story about alcoholism.
Alcoholism does not discriminate against race, gender, age, political ideology, or anything else. I have covered a wide array of stories over the years here at KPVM Television about lethal blackout binge drinking, but I have never yet come forward with my own recovery journey. You see, I was placed on a cumulative 4-year probation for non-injurious DUI misdemeanor up north, where I was not mandated to attend 12-step meetings or enroll in any type of treatment program. Now, this was after undergoing my second and final DUI and inducing a TBI, along with a dose of deadly untreated pancreatitis, all the while drinking in a span of about 72 hours. Some weeks later or months, apparently I went to Desert Hope Treatment Center right here in East Las Vegas on my own accord for 1 whole year. In addition, I attended 12-step support groups at least once daily for years, non-court ordered. When I went to look at my Anchorage, Alaska probation orders a couple weeks prior to getting off, I was shocked to read that I was authorized to drink and or do drugs this entire time. Trust me when I say I am the most dangerous threat on the roads while drinking, and no one has worked harder or takes recovery more serious than me. As alcoholism is indeed a progressive disease, let's start this from the beginning regarding what brought me to my knees.
Right now, you're healing from a brain injury, and the brain wants to spontaneously heal. We expect the best recovery in the first 3 to 6 months after a concussion. If you get good rest and you're safe in your activities, that will happen spontaneously. What will prevent healing is adding toxins, such as alcohol. Alcohol crosses the blood-brain barrier. That's why we feel good. That's why we drink. I also tell them that their brain is vulnerable to the effects of alcohol after a concussion. If you've ever had a cocktail on an airplane at 30,000 feet, that cocktail is equal to 1.5 cocktails on the ground. It's the same thing after brain injury. The brain doesn't tolerate the level of alcohol that the service member may have drank before. So I don't ask them to give it up forever, and I say, I just need you to give it up for this 6-month period.
It's a popular tune in the recovery community to parrot. I will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. I will always think and regret about that day every day for the rest of my life, having absolutely no remembrance of it. And well, I can't really shut the door on it. I want to apologize to the entire Your Alaska Link team for my deviant behavior. If I had not had a drinking problem, an alt-right Facebook site would not have used me that day to achieve their ultimate goal. However, as all 3 parties involved know, I have never ever seen such person outside of interviewing him, them, without a mayoral staff of at least 5 present, or I wouldn't be where I am today. I have been using my double-dipping fiance's last name due to the shame and stigma females feel when it comes to the disease of alcoholism. My real and legal last name is Athens. Well, let me back this up here just a bit. It was originally Athanasopoulou before my Greek grandparents legally migrated from Greece to the superpower via Ellis Island, and it was a voyage. Now let's get this back over to the hump, to the paradise of Pahrump. I'm Maria Athens for News 25 Las Vegas. Or should I hyphenated it to Athens Centers after all he has done for me? Please tune in tomorrow night for part 2 of Maria's recovery journey. Part 1 is dedicated to Caitlin Weaver.
Okay, so have you ever wanted to see the Las Vegas Raiders play the Vegas Golden Knights? The Battle for Vegas charity softball game took place over the weekend. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators were in Texas all weekend playing the El Paso Chihuahuas. They won on Saturday 8-7 but lost on Sunday 6-3. After the All-Star break, the Aviators welcomed the Round Rock Express on Thursday. Raiders tight end Brock Bowers hit 4 home runs, including a walk-off grand slam, to give Team Bowers the 29-26 win over Team Eichel in the Battle for Vegas charity softball game at Las Vegas Ballpark on Saturday. The Atlanta Braves selected Tate Southasine of Basic High School in Henderson as the 22nd overall pick in the 2025 Major League Baseball draft on Sunday. Tomokazu Harimato fell to Lin Shindong in the semifinals in the World Table Tennis event in Las Vegas over the weekend. College basketball will take over the Las Vegas Strip this fall with a massive event featuring 22 men's and women's teams. Players Era on Monday announced the launch of November Mania, a college basketball multi-team event planned for Thanksgiving week. More than 30 games will be played over 4 days, November 24th through the 27th at MGM Grand Garden Arena and Michelob Ultra Arena. The Las Vegas Aces play the Wings in Dallas on Wednesday night. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. And spotlighting a new local business coming up. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
It's Employee Pricing Plus going on now at Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer, all month long. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Come in today and start your summer with employee pricing on a new 2024 Ram Heavy Duty. Or how about employee pricing plus on a new 2024 ProMaster with an extra $2,000 in rebates? Maybe you're into adventure. Hit the trails in a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4xe at employee price and get an extra $4,500 in rebates. Been thinking about a new 2024 Jeep Wagoneer? Get employee pricing and $3,000 to $11,000 extra in rebates. Wow! Considering a commuter vehicle? What about the brand new 2025 Dodge Hornet Ice? At EP Pricing, you can't go wrong. Save on those and more all month long at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Not enough light to see what's out there in the night? You need Bionic Spotlight from Bell & Howell, the wireless solar spotlight that's motion activated. The solar panel soaks up the sun all day to power the light all night. No wiring, batteries, or utility bills. Bionic Spotlight looks like a security camera that's actually a high-tech security light with smart motion sensing technology. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light, covering over 600 square feet. It's on when you need it and shuts off when you don't. Now there's light when you pull in the driveway or want to scare away critters and unwanted visitors in the dark. Bionic lights are weather resistant year-round and backed by our Bell & Howell 5-year replacement warranty. Get Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. Order now and get a second Spotlight for 50% off, and the shipping is still free. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-579-1626 or go to BionicSpotlight.com. So call 1-800-579-1626 or you can order online at BionicSpotlight.com.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, They offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and takers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
There is no known safe amount of marijuana used during pregnancy. Everything a mother eats, drinks, or smokes affects her developing baby or enters her breast milk. Just like alcohol and tobacco, using marijuana can have negative effects on your baby. Using any form of marijuana may be harmful to your baby during pregnancy and while breastfeeding. Marijuana can affect your ability to care for your baby or someone else's baby. If you're pregnant or a new mother and using marijuana, you are urged to quit. Visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. A new business in Pahrump that is committed to hearing care called Here Now held their ribbon cutting ceremony recently, and News 25 was there.
Hi, I'm Jenny Sarton. I'm the CEO of the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today to welcome a brand new business to the Pahrump Valley and the business community. We are so happy to have them here today, and I want to take a minute to introduce our board member. John is going to make the official announcement. Yes, so kind sir, take it away.
Thank you, Jenny. Good afternoon. My name is John Ingram. I'm with the Board of Directors with the Chamber of Commerce, and today I'm very excited to introduce Nancy and TJ Thaninga of Here Now.
Yes.
It's the Pahrump's newest hearing clinic and one of the latest businesses to join the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce. Here Now combines advanced technology with compassionate expertise to help individuals reconnect with the world around them. They offer a comprehensive range of services, including hearing evaluations, hearing aids from trusted brands, and a full-service repair operation. You can reach Here and Now at 775-253-8020 or book your own appointment online at www.herenowNV.com. We extend our warmest congratulations to Nancy and TJ on this exciting new adventure. The Chamber looks forward to supporting your business endeavors and offering our assistance in any way we can and celebrating your success as you grow.
Thank you.
So now, everyone, it's time to
Cut that
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
The Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam looking outside of the KPVM-TV studios here in Pahrump, and you'll notice looking outside the skies have been a little bit hazy from the surrounding wildfires these days. The wind forecast and wind speed, very important. That's in our complete forecast coming up in a bit.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
Struggling with opioid or alcohol use in rural Nevada? West Care Nevada is here to help.
Our rural opioid and alcohol recovery program, called ROAR, offers medication-assisted treatment and support services to help you take back control. Since 1973, we've helped people build healthier, brighter futures. Call 775-751-6990. Take the first step today.
Make your dream home a reality with SME Cabinetry. We consider every client's project a priority and customize plans and precision installations for cabinets, countertops, flooring, and more. Does your kitchen need a makeover? Mention this commercial and we'll throw in an undermounted stainless steel kitchen sink with any full kitchen order. We're located here in Pahrump at 51 Emery Street, and we're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. Call us today at 775-247-7500 or visit us online at smecabinetry.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Always Marine.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out this weather map. Fernley saw 104, 107 in Fallon. Carson City looked like a boy band, 98 degrees. Tonopah, 97, 98 in Goldfield as well, 108 in Beatty. Amargosa saw 113, Las Vegas 110, and Death Valley, no thanks, 124, but here in the beautiful paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 108. We hit 110 earlier. Southwest winds, make that south-southwest winds at 11 miles per hour. Humidity 10%. The sun rose this morning at 5:37, and it's going to go away this evening. Look for it to go away at 8:01. Humidity raises up to 15%. The wind southeast at 11 miles per hour as we go to a low of 81 degrees. That's pretty hot. Let's check out the 7-day forecast. The 7-day forecast, we start off kind of hot, 107, then 102 on Wednesday. A little bit of relief on Thursday, 100. Friday, that looks real nice, 98 degrees. I might need a jacket. But then it becomes 102 for the rest of eternity. So it's 102 on Saturday, 102 on Sunday, and 102 on Monday. Groundhog Day. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Okay, now Mikey's wearing the hat, and he's alluded to the 98 Degrees, the boy band. He looked like he could be up on stage with the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere this week. And also, a very important note, it is very important to protect yourself from that brutal sunshine. Thank you, Mikey, for the reminder. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing like waking up in the morning and listening to Kincaid and Dallas on Ace Country Radio. Every morning, Monday through Friday, a lot of us listen, and this is a great show to advertise on. Ace Country Radio has a special that you